Alright, so I just finished washing this thing. I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off. One thing I forgot to mention is that I actually deconned this at the 1 year mark. So at that point I used the iron remover with Iron X, and then I went ahead and just gave it a wash with Reset, and just kind of see if it'll restore some of the... I have seen some issues, so I'm just go ahead and rinse the hood off first and get this hood hose untangled. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just rinse this off on the shower setting. So this is Cquartz UK 3.0. You can tell it's still doing its job. That's in the shower setting. Just want to rinse all that soap residue off. You can see it's still doing its job. All the water came off. This side's got TiO2 right here on the center. So I'll show you guys the trouble area that I've been seeing. And then, so that's, you can see all that water evacuate off the surface. And this is Cquartz UK 2.0. I don't know if you guys can actually see where it's starting to have some issues here. So you can see that the beading looks good still in certain areas, right? TiO2, you see Cquartz UK 3.0, and the wash that I used was Cquartz Hyper Wash. But check this out right here. You can see 2.0's lost its beading capabilities there. See if I can get the mist setting on here, if I can find it. I know it's one of these. There we go. Mist setting. You can see it. The beading has changed to regular shapes. You can actually see right here it's laying a little bit more flat than say this area up here. You can actually see where the flat surface is at right there. So it's starting to lose its hydrophilic properties right in this area, right? Let me put this hose down here, right on this area right here. So we'll go to the TiO2 side. I'm just going to go ahead and put the mist setting on here. This one out of all of them looks pretty good. A lot of this section has held up nicely. I don't see any dead spots on here. Maybe some irregularity in the beading. Again, the lower section there. Then we go to the 3.0 side, and the area that's really starting to show signs of fading is right here. Get this hose down right this area here, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's like 2.0, right in this area right here. You guys should be able to tell. You can just tell by the beading it's starting to lose its hydrophilic properties around this area right here. So we're starting to see some signs of the coating start to lose its hydrophilic properties. And it's really along this entire area here on the edge, mostly up here. You can see it's starting to fade. So that's what's going on with the Cquartz coatings here, but the rest of it looks good. I mean, look, at 13 months in, that's holding up pretty well. I should say actually really well. TiO2 is doing its thing, and then here's 2.0 doing its thing. So just a couple spots where it's starting to fade. Other than that, it's doing really good. We'll just see if I'm going to go ahead and polish this in December, so that'll put us at it's August right now, so 4 more months. September, yeah, 4 more months if I counted right. So it'll put us right around 17 months, a little bit more than 17 months. But yeah, so that's it for the Cquartz coatings. I'm going to go ahead and do a separate video with the Cquartz light on the roof.